fight to him. Fight to him. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mike Callis Stadium here at North Hagerstown High School. Getting set for high school football on a Thursday evening. The Hagerstown Gridiron Classic. North Hagerstown hosting the South Hagerstown Rebels. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband this evening. Mark Keller along with Coach Pete Urish, and always a great atmosphere at this North-South game. You've coached on both sides of this rivalry. Tell us a little bit about from the inside what this game's like, the preparation for it.
From the inside, each school has their own little way of getting ready for the game and how they're going to approach the game. It's a business-like manner, but you know that there's bragging rights, and everybody wants that trophy displayed all year round, and likes to go to the Hagerstown City Council meeting and have the mayor present them. So that is a big thing. Being on both sides of the coin of it, when you're riding high, you're feeling good, and if the other side of the town is riding high, you're not feeling so good. You're like trying to how can we, and what can we do? How can we do it? And what can we do to circumvent that? How can we spoil the party for them? And being on both sides of it, it's always a feather in your cap when you're able to spoil the party for the other side. So it's an interesting affair. 69 times we've done this, and it's 35, 32, and 1 in favor of South, and if I recall, but North has had the better of it the last couple of years, and then South's had the previous 10 years. I think they won it straight. So it's been an interesting to watch, being in the county here for a while now, coaching here and be doing this for a while. It's interesting to see how both teams approach it. I was at both practices this week, or both schools for practice. Everybody's upbeat. It seems both schools are in a very business-like mindset, meaning that the practices were crisp, they were sharp. There was excitement, not over excitement, no goofing around, fooling around, whatever you want to call it. I mean, people are locked in, and that's what rivalries do. They lock you in and bring out the best in you. And talking with both coaches, just a couple things that they both mentioned is both programs are still, and they feel like they're trying to establish their program and learning to grow. And both of them talked about how this game has got to be a growth mindset for the team. And both coaches talked about, propelling into next week and what this would do for the program for next year. So there's looking in the moment, and then we're looking down the road. So and big wins against rivalries can do that because it's bragging rights for a year. So that's the interesting part about it. Now, what we're going to see contrasting styles tonight. South is a one-back offense, and they're going to feature JoJo Davis. North is going to have a 3 running back offense because they run a wing T principle, but Tyquel Fauntleroy is really the guy. And you're seeing the 2 leading rushers in the county. JoJo has 930 yards, and Tyquel has 910 yards. So we're going to see running game, and both coaches talk about seeing loaded boxes to stop the run. Now, both schools can throw the ball, but North is going to be in a little wing T, get a little too tight thing, and then they're going to get in 4 wide. So we're going to see a little bit of everything from North. So it's going to be a compelling game to watch.
Looking forward to it here. When we come back from our break, we're going to bring in Bob Parcelletti, third member of our broadcast team. He's going to be speaking with North Hagerstown coach Nathan Butt. So stay with us. Lots more to come here from Mike Callis Stadium right after these messages.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown Kia.
It's no tricks and all treats at Hagerstown Kia. Hit the road in this 2026 Kia Sportage with 1.99% financing for 60 months. Or the 2026 Kia K5, 2.49% financing for 48 months. And the 2026 Kia Sorento with 1.99% financing for 60 months. It's no tricks and all treats at the dealer that's making it easy.
Hagerstown Kia.
Let Home Source Roofing show you there's a better way to do roofing.
As a family and veteran-owned company, we do things our way, which means full transparency to our clients with our project managers showing photos and videos of the process from the beginning to the end.
There's a reason why so many of your neighbors are giving us 5-star reviews. It's because at Home Source Roofing, you and your home truly come first.
Let my family be the source for everything for your home.
Set up your free inspection at homesourceroofing.net.
Come here. Are you lacking deliciousness and flavor in your life? Well, have no fear. Bella's Bites Eatery is here. What's that? Bella's Bites. 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 Located in Hagerstown off the Dual Highway next to Robinwood Medical Center. Come dine with us.
Your home is the largest investment, so protect it by having Monocacy Chimney clean and inspect your chimney. For over 4 decades, Monocacy has been keeping the 4 states' chimneys clean and burning efficiently. Our crews keep your home pristine during service by using trusted techniques and the proper equipment. Every cleaning includes an inspection, so Monocacy can find issues before they become costly problems. Over 10,000 happy customers have relied on Monocacy Chimney Care. So should you. Call now and schedule your service for a safe and efficient heating season.
This October, it's no tricks and all treats from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Purchase a 2025 Honda Pilot with room for the whole family and get 4.49% financing for 60 months. Or how about a 2026 Honda Civic, 5.99% financing for 60 months. Or choose a 2026 Honda CR-V and qualified buyers get 3.99% financing for 60 months. No tricks, all treats, all October long at Hagerstown Honda.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, North Hagerstown High School getting set for high school football action here on a Thursday night on Antietam Broadband. The North-South Classic football game here. Hagerstown Gridiron Classic. In just a moment, we're going to have Bob Parcelletti speaking with Coach Nathan Butts. We're going to take one more break here. Stay with us. More to come here from North High right after this.
Be driving round in a Kia from Hagerstown Kia.
It's no tricks and all treats at Hagerstown Kia. Hit the road in this 2026 Kia Sportage with 1.99% financing for 60 months. Or the 2026 Kia K5, 2.49% financing for 48 months. And the 2026 Kia Sorento with 1.99% financing for 60 months. It's no tricks and all treats at the dealer that's making it easy.
Hagerstown Kia.
I had several old crowns from, 30 plus years ago, and they were starting to fail on me. And when Dr. Rhett suggested just do the full roundhouse and just get all of them complete at one time, I just wanted it done so that I'm not worrying about it anymore in my life. Every other dentist I went to, every place I checked, never made me feel at home or safe or well taken care of as Potomac Dental. I would highly recommend them.
When you need someone who will come through no matter what, someone who will go the extra mile, Cumberland Valley Heating and Air specializes in the installation of residential and commercial heating and air solutions. 24/7 emergency service delivers our promise of getting you the help you need when you need it. We're the tri-state experts in heating, air conditioning, and above all, comfort. Cumberland Valley Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, getting set for the North-South football game. Let's send it down to the field. Bob Parcelletti is with North Hagerstown head coach Nathan Butts. Bob, take it away.
Well, Coach, after all the commotion here, usually it's out for a rivalry game. Is that the case here?
Yeah, 100%. You got two athletic teams. They're an aggressive team over there in South, so we got to play sound football and like I always say, focus on us and control what we do.
You got two of the top runners in the county with Tyquil Fauntleroy and JoJo Davis. How do you prepare for JoJo?
Just got to pursue the ball and tackle. I preached that starting Monday that, he had some big games because guys were trying to go for the, big hit. You just got to get there, wrap him up.
Underlying in this whole thing is this game's pretty important to you because it could be the difference between a home and an away playoff game. How do you approach all that?
I know it's cliche, but we got to focus on this game. I think we take care of this game, everything else will work out. You know, we can't control anything else and what other teams do right now. It's all about this game and this rivalry. And, you know, I preached when I took this job, I wanted this to be a big deal in the north end of town, and our kids have bought into that.
All right, well, good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Thank you, Coach Butts, as well. Our live coverage of high school football here on Antietam Broadband this evening brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and the surrounding communities. We're going to take one more break here. When we come back, Bob Parslity will be with South Hagerstown head coach Juwan Sandridge. Stay with us. More to come from North High right after this.
Hi, I'm Cindy Zhang, and with over 20 years in the real estate industry, let me bring my wealth of experience to every transaction. Proudly serving buyers and sellers, the Golden Rule has been the foundation of my business. Whether you're buying or selling, I'm committed to guiding you every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and dedication. Let my expertise work for you. Visit my website today. Call me cindyz.com.
C&C House of Burgers is the best new spot in town, hands down. Open every day, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout and delivery. Breakfast, salad, sandwiches, chicken, and of course, the burgers. The whole menu is served every day, all day, your way. Stop in today at the corner of East Wilson and Frederick Street or call 240-347-4656. Uber Eats or DoorDash the best burger you've ever had. C&C House of Burgers. Try it today.
This October, it's no tricks and all treats from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Purchase a 2025 Honda Pilot with room for the whole family and get 4.49% financing for 60 months. Or how about a 2026 Honda Civic, 5.99% financing for 60 months. Or choose a 2026 Honda CR-V and qualified buyers get 3.99% financing for 60 months. No tricks, all treats, all October long at Hagerstown Honda.
Hagerstown Gridiron Classic here at Mike Callis Stadium tonight. North Hagerstown hosting South Hagerstown. Let's go back down to the sideline. Bob Parslety has South head coach Juwan Sandridge.
I asked Nathan about this idea, and that is mostly the time they say throw the records out for the rivalry. What do you guys say about that?
Yeah, rivalry doesn't matter. Predictions don't matter. It's north-south tonight, so everybody got to be ready to go.
You guys are both running teams. They have Tyquil Fauntleroy. You got JoJo Davis. How do you prepare for Fauntleroy?
We got to tackle. We got to run to the ball, and we got to tackle. So we know what's coming. They know what's coming, so we got to execute.
You guys are heading to the playoffs. This has been a season of kind of growing for you, trying to get things better. How do you progress, and how do you look at this?
Well, we're still playing for something. You know, we win tonight. We still have a chance to host a playoff game. So this means something tonight.
All right. Well, good luck to you then.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Thank you to Coach Sandridge as well. And, as Coach Sandridge mentioned, South Hagerstown coming into this one sitting in sixth place in the Class 4A, 3A West standings, but still, just fractions of a point behind fourth place Magruder. And, a win here tonight and losses by Magruder and Wooten, who are ahead of them. They could be playing at School Stadium next week.
Yes, they could. And so it's a big deal for both teams because hosting a playoff game is something both teams talked about that they want to have, want to be able to do that. I know North, Coach Butts told me in the preseason he wanted to have a winning season. And it was the first goal, and the second goal is to host a playoff game. So they might get a 2-for-1 here, tonight. And then South wants to host a game, and even despite 3 wins, they still have the ability to host a game, and they feel like that's going to be another thing to feather in their cap. Now, South did win the toss and deferred, so they're going to kick off here. They'll get the ball first in the second half then.
Hubs enter this game with a 5-3 record on the season. South Hagerstown coming in at 2-6. 69th meeting between the two schools. And we are underway. Kick headed out of bounds. And North Hagerstown will start with decent field position on their first possession here of the night. This North-South game here tonight has moved all around on the schedule. It was originally scheduled for Friday night, October 31st. For a short time, it was moved to Saturday, November 1st, and then they eventually moved it back to Thursday. What does preparing for a Thursday game do for?
So it speeds you up. It speeds you up. Normally Mondays is a scouting report day. Tuesday, Wednesdays are days, maybe a heavy offensive day and heavy defense, or vice versa. Thursday, you put it all together. Now, when you're playing on Thursday, everything goes back a day. So that scouting report day, you got to be creative with that. So Monday, you got to be creative with how you want to do your practice. Most people approach whatever they do on Monday, they'll do on Tuesday, or two on Tuesday, they'll do on Monday then.
Ball's on the ground. Fauntleroy took the pitch, fumbled it. And South Hagerstown recovers. They will have possession inside the North Hagerstown red zone.
Gives them a first down inside the red zone.
Nigel Jeffries with the hit, knocked it loose. And the first break of the game goes to the Rebels.
Yes, it does. And to finish your question, yeah, it's what you do on Tuesdays, what you do on Monday. Sometimes we start our games on Thursday nights. You're kind of like not quite in the football game playing mode, particularly when you're used to playing on Friday. So maybe that'll wake North up there and get them rolling. And maybe this will be a big thing for South here in this red zone. It will come up with some points.
First down and 10 from the North 15. Low snap. Lucas Semler picks it up. He's taken down in the backfield. Bryant Nubissi, number 4 for the Hubs, taking him down there for a loss of 5. It'll be second down and 15.
Semler dropped in the backfield. Be a second and 16 for the Rebels.
We saw North Hagerstown here at Mike Callis Stadium a couple of weeks ago against Williamsport, and Nubissi was all over the place that night.
Yes, he was.
Semler back to throw on second down, scrambling out to the left, flags down in the backfield. Semler across the 15, taken down at the 13. It was Nubissi chasing him down for the tackle. We'll see what the flags are back in the backfield. Looking like it's going to be a holding call.
By Brian Nubissi.
Now, this doesn't feel good when you get the ball and you got it at the 15-yard line after a big turnover on the first play of the game. And now you're back double where you were. So we got a long ways to go here.
All the way back to the 30-yard line now. It's going to be second down and 25 from there. Lucas Semler, the quarterback. JoJo Davis, the back beside him. And that one is nearly picked off. It was Nubissi again. He jumped that route. The pass intended for Jameer Sims. And it falls incomplete.
So that's just a little hitch route, try to get the ball out on the edge just to, get some safe yards. But Nubissi is, he's quote-unquote a flat defender, and what we call the flats is in a zone concept is from the top of the numbers to the end zone, about that 12-yard area. And he was right in it, and Sumner he looked that way the whole time. So you read the quarterback's eyes and break on the ball.
Third down and 25. Tavon Harris, the back in the backfield now. Here Semler's going to put it up into the end zone. 2 North defenders there. Kareem Walton was the intended receiver, and it's incomplete. And it'll be a 4th and long for the Rebels from the North 30-yard line. This here Cameron there in coverage for the Hubs.
That was a little better ball than what looked when it came out. We got a 4th down.
4th and 25. The Rebels choose to go for it here. Pressure coming. Semler rolls out to his right. And he's met there by Bryant Nobissi, taken down for a 5-yard loss at the 35-yard line. And North will start over right where they started the first possession, from their own 35-yard line.
Cubs regain possession. Ball resting at their
We talked a little bit about that North Williamsport game we saw here a few weeks ago, and one of the issues North had that night was turnovers.
Yes, they did.
One of the things that they wanted to clean up. So certainly you don't want to see that happen on the first play of the game.
No, you don't.
But no harm done here as North takes over. This time it's Fauntleroy again. Into South territory, to the 30, to the 20. Finally dragged down inside the 15-yard line at around the 11. Huge gain for Tyquil Fauntleroy. Julius Rao eventually chased him down for the Rebels.
Chased down by Grant.
They ran this play in practice yesterday, and it was a big gain in practice. Now, mind you, they weren't really tackling the running back, but it was a big play, and I know what they wanted to do is attack the interior of the South defense, and that's a play that does that.
Picked up 52 yards on the play. Now on a 1st and 10 from the 13, it's Michael Stewart
Brought down by Bell.
off the left side.
Up of about a yard. 2nd and 9.
Going to give him about 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball around the 11-yard line.
So that was a power play out of their wing T formation where you have a lead block and it's a version of power in the wing T concept. Now they're in their rocket series.
Colt Butts looking to throw, has a man open. Sliding catch made there. Pulled in by Ty Gilliam. Inside the 5-yard line, spotted at about the 4.
Colt Butts to Ty Gilliam. Pickup of 8.
And this is going to be just shy of the 1st down marker, so 3rd and inches here.
4-yard line.
So now their heavy package are 2 tight end concept here.
Butts hands off to Fauntleroy. As the 1st down, they mark him short of the goal line.
Fauntleroy follows a good block by Smiley and Fisher.
So it'll be a 1st and goal inside the 1-yard line. Hubs quickly break the huddle. Line up in a power formation. And it's going to be Fauntleroy again into the end zone for the touchdown for North Hagerstown. 8:31 to go here in period number 1. And the Hubs are on the scoreboard. Just straight power up the middle from inside the 1-yard line.
And they call it their heavy package because it's bringing 2 tight ends in and 3 backs in the backfield. And when you get down close, they feel like they have the muscle to just power it in.
Kick is up and good. 7-0 lead for North Hagerstown. 8:31 to go. Stay with us. More to come from Mike Callis Stadium right after this.
At Carpet Gallery, we are so much more than carpet. With over 3 decades of service to the tri-state area, Carpet Gallery is the trusted name in flooring. We understand products and installation, providing the best flooring for your project and budget. Carpet Gallery offers complete bathroom renovations. Our ceramic department is the largest in the tri-state area. Customer service doesn't end after your purchase. Our installation warranty provides peace of mind long after your project is completed. Quality products, decades of experience, and excellent customer service. Stop in today and learn how we will transform your project.
North Hagerstown with a 7-0 lead here in the Hagerstown Gridiron Classic at Mike Callis Stadium. Set to kick off. Kicking this away. Rebels return that out to about the 29-yard line. Jameer Sims
met by Blake Custer.
With the return on that, picking up about 17 yards.
So the last time South had the ball, they had a fumble
yard line
snap from center, and that put them behind the sticks. And that's another, maybe they're not quite ready Thursday night concept that we saw with North. So maybe they'll, be in rhythm here. Because I know they didn't want to throw the ball 3 straight times. They wanted, and North had basically 3 sacks there,
right.
And so they want to get the ball to JoJo and get the run game going.
1st and 10 from their own 28. There's the handoff to JoJo Davis, out across the 30-yard line to about the 33. Be a pickup of about 5 yards.
JoJo Davis, the ball carrier.
So that was an what's called inside zone in South scheme, where they're blocking area and then they're trying to get the ball to JoJo and let him make cuts and reads. It's the same play, just to the other side.
JoJo Davis takes it out to about the 39-yard line, enough for a first down.
Custer.
A new set of downs here for the Rebels. Rebels trying to go with some tempo here. No huddle, quick to the line.
Well, we got a
flag from the far sideline, and it is a false start call against the Rebels.
One of the things North likes to do that we didn't see a lot of against Williamsport, but they've been doing a lot more of it, is what they call these double A-gap blitzes. They play a 3-4 defense where they got 3 down linemen and 2 inside backers. And they just bring those inside backers up and blitz between the guard center gap.
1st down and 15. A little swing pass out intended for Jameer Sims, a little high and incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
Intended for Sims is a little high.
Ball at the South 34.
2nd down, Rebels.
So North gave that double A gap blitz look, and sometimes just the look itself can get linemen speeding up, and they got that illegal procedure. So it's a little cat and mouse game that you do, I don't know if North was going to blitz, but you call that mugging when you're going to just get up on the line of scrimmage from a linebacker.
Semler keeps it up the middle. He's going to be stacked up there after a pickup of about 4 yards.
Jackson,
Ben DiStefano in there on the tackle. James Jackson there as well, number 1. So 3rd down and 11 for South Hagerstown. Semler in the shotgun. Under pressure, throwing downfield and incomplete there, intended for Grant Beal. Bring up 4th down and a punt situation here for South Hagerstown. That quarterback position for the Rebels has been a position that's been in flux this year.
Yes. Their original starter, Braden Ocasio, he got hurt and he's been out. And they have gone through some quarterbacks. They're now down to their 4th one because they just trying to find the right guy. And Semler's a converted wide receiver.
Kick is away and taken at about the 31-yard line by Michael Stewart. Gets across the 40 and tripped up there. Like Jeremiah Welch making the stop there for South Hagerstown.
Start this drive on their 43-yard line.
Return of about 13 yards there by Michael Stewart, and North will take over at their own 43-yard line. 6:35 to go here in the first period. The Hubs with a 7-0 lead over the South Hagerstown Rebels. Butts the handoff to Fauntleroy, weaving his way across the 45-yard line to about the 47. Pickup of about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
So we saw South. They're a 4-down lineman type defense. You saw 6 guys up, and both coaches talked about, because both their running backs were going to get stacked boxes. What that means is go from tackle to tackle is what we consider a box, from behind the line of scrimmage to about 5 yards behind. And you're seeing it again. There's 6 men up on the line of scrimmage.
Handoff this time goes to Michael Stewart.
Ty Gillen, the ball carrier, follows a nice.
There's a risk reward with playing this. The reward is you get, and the concept is you get 6 guys up to make the 5 offensive linemen try to block. If they have a tight end, well, you're going to be tight ends on one side against this type of formations, and then we call it eating up blocks. You're getting in offensive lineman ways and get at the second level defenders. But if you miss, that's the risk. And the risk is if you miss.
3rd down and 4. This is Ty Gilliam.
I think he's going to be just shy.
Across midfield to about the 48. Looks like he is going to be a little less than a yard short of the 1st down.
Ty Gilliam, tackled by Tavon Harris. North's going to be a little short.
That ball spotted right at the 48-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 1 here.
So analytics has always been part of the game of football, but we're getting more what's called advanced analytics. All this put in prediction type stuff. What would you do? And it could be live on a computer. We're seeing it now. People go for it. There was a time of day people would punt here.
Butts to throw.
And again, risk reward.
Incomplete there, intended for Damian Thomas.
Rebels take over on downs.
The risk does not pay off that time for the Hubs. So South will take over at their own 48-yard line. 4:22 to go here in the 1st quarter. Our live coverage of high school football here on Antietam Broadband this evening, brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and their surrounding communities. New set of downs here for South Hagerstown. Lucas Semler back in the shotgun. Low snap gets past him. He's going to fall on it. Smart thing to do. He takes the loss back to the 34-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 14 on the play.
So there's a old argument about going center, going under center, or shotgun. There's both to be pluses to be said, but I don't know too often if you fumble a snap from center, you lose 14 yards, and then you got to play catch up.
2nd and 24, a little swing pass out to Kareem Walton. Picks up about 4 yards on the play. It was Damian Thomas there catching him from behind.
Rebels face a 3rd down and long.
3rd down and about 20 now. Ball spotted at the South 38. Two receivers to either side. Pass caught there by Walton once again, but 3 Hubs there to stop him in his tracks. Damian Thomas among them again, as well as Nazir Cameron.
Walton with the catch.
So one of the things Coach Budge talked to me about keys to victory, one of his first keys he talked about defensively is to get South into situations where they have to throw the football. And we have seen that in 2 of the 3 possessions tonight. And it's because of mishaps between the center and the quarterback.
Avery Cosley gets the punt away. Taken at the 25-yard line by Stewart. Breaks a tackle and then taken out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Good return there from Michael Stewart.
So if you noticed the gunner, I didn't catch the number.
Michael Stewart forced out of bounds by
Still
Chris
couldn't see his number.
Colbreth.
We talk about running open field tackle, breaking down in space, and that's what Coach Butch was talking about not to do to JoJo is try to go for a big shot. When you're running out of control, trying to make a big shot, you're running high, you can't stop your momentum, so they make a cut and move, and that just happened. And that was 16 yards from where the move was to where he was tackled. That's a 1st down and a half.
First down run up the middle by Fauntleroy is stacked up by the Rebels.
Stop made by John Dollar.
John Dollar there on the stop for South Hagerstown.
So
Lost about a yard on the play, 2nd down and 11.
Coach Sandridge was talking to me about John Dollar having a good year and getting downhill, making tackles, and talking to Coach Butts about who's standing out for South, and he mentioned John Dollar as well. So that's kudos to that young man playing hard and making plays.
Butts rolls to his left. His pass there intended for Ty Gilliam falls incomplete. 3rd down and 11 for North Hagerstown. 1:29 to go here in the first period. 69th meeting between North Hagerstown and South Hagerstown.
So we're still seeing North in their wing tee concepts. I just wonder, because they wanted, they've got some packages to where they can get Gilliam, Jackson, Fauntleroy, and Stewart all in the field at the same time.
Third and 11. Butts looking to throw. Has the man open, caught, breaks one tackle, and finally taken down inside the 40-yard line is James Jackson.
Jackson taken down by Jeremiah Welch.
And there's another defensive back. Just break down, tackle high, let your people get there, and you're out of that series. Now you got to go play 3rd down. You got to go play 1st down again. Nice job by North, by the way.
Pickup of 19 on that play. Butts to Jackson, and a 1st and 10 at the South 40. The handoff nearly fumbled there by Michael Stewart. Good job by him. He bobbled that as soon as Butts handed it to him.
Yeah, Nigel Jeffries on the tackle.
Loss of about 4 yards.
Lost 5 yards on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 15 from the 45.
Yeah, interesting, Mark. Both coaches talking to him about their keys to victory overall thing. Both of them mentioned playing good on 1st down on both sides of the ball.
We haven't seen much of that.
Right.
Aside from the big run by Fauntleroy. This pass completed to Stewart. Gets back across the 40-yard line to about the 38. Pickup of 7.
Michael Stewart on the reception.
And it'll be 3rd down and 8.
With the stop for the Rebels.
As time runs down here, that will probably be the last play of the first quarter. And North is going to let the clock run out. So at the end of 1, it's North Hagerstown with a 7-0 lead over South Hagerstown. Stay with us. Second quarter action to come from Mike Callis Stadium right after these messages.
Looking to buy or sell your home? At Real Estate Innovations, we do more than just list and sell real estate. Since 2009, our agents have been offering detailed knowledge of local communities, housing trends, and the overall real estate market. With offices located in Frederick, Hagerstown, Greencastle, and Spring Mills, we have you covered. Call us at 301-745-1500 to connect with one of our real estate experts.
it was a matter of you don't know when that tooth is going to fall out. And then everything serendipitously came together when I found Potomac Dental. The smaller holes that they use here, when they do the implants, everything went in smoothly and haven't had any issues. And I got the whole procedure done all at once in the same day. And now I can eat everything. Like, I don't have to be self-conscious about what people see when they look at me.
Here at Mike Callis Stadium, 3rd down and 8 for North Hagerstown.
Michael Stewart, the ball
And that
carrier,
run by
brought
Michael
down by
Stewart takes it inside the 35-yard line to about the 33. It'll be 4th down and 3 for North Hagerstown as we get started here in the second quarter. North with a 7-0 lead over South Hagerstown. And the Hub's going to go for it on 4th and 3. 2 backs in the backfield behind Colt Butts. Butts looking to throw. Pressure coming, and Butts is taken down for the sack. It's Nigel Jeffries again, making noise for the South defense.
Butts is sacked by Nigel Jeffries. Stops that HUD drive, turns the ball over now.
A loss of about 9 on the play, back to the 42-yard line, and South Hagerstown will take over there.
42-yard line, 1st down.
So those 4th down going for it hasn't bode too well for either team yet. North's 0 for 2 and South's 0 for 1. Not that you shouldn't go for it. I'm just saying that when you start not getting it, it starts making you think about what do we do next.
And it is interesting, like you said, it is a completely different mindset from what, quote unquote traditional football was.
Right.
You wouldn't have thought about going for it when you were at midfield before. It was always punted away, pin them deep, try to pin them deep. Completely different mindset.
Yep.
Thomas.
Yeah, there's some firms out there that have equipment or computer, and you can put in things, information. And when you see this in the NFL and then even Division I college, you got somebody in the press box that's doing that, and they're in the head coach's ear to tell them what the probabilities are, chances of, to go for it or not. And that's why you're seeing that more and more. And some high school teams are doing that too.
Right.
Yeah, so it's an interesting concept.
10-yard holding penalty on 1st down makes it 1st and 20 here for the Rebels. Here's JoJo Davis getting his first bit of daylight out across midfield and out of bounds. He's going to be close to the 1st down. Looks like the official's going to mark him right at midfield.
Oh, that must have went out of bounds. I thought he got the 1st down too.
Pickup of 18 for JoJo Davis, so it'll be 2nd and 2. Ball at the 50-yard line.
Ball resting just short of the 50-yard line.
Second down and 2. Davis in the backfield with Lucas Semler, the quarterback. Davis tripped up there.
They were running a outside backer blitz. Both Thomas and Nabissi are coming off the edge on this.
Met by a host of Hubs.
This defense is basically the same thing South was doing earlier with running the 6-man line.
4.
Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 4 now for South Hagerstown. Rebels still setting their play. Play clock down to 5 seconds now. Get the play off. It's Davis again. Breaking away from one tackle, out across midfield. Great effort by JoJo Davis. Has the 1st down. Great second effort by JoJo Davis for the Rebels.
Some hard running. Refuses to get tackled.
He broke 3 or 4 tackles before finally being brought down there at the 47-yard line.
1st down.
1st and 10 for South Hagerstown.
Damian Thomas's helmet came off. The ruling high school ball, and the helmet comes off. You got to leave the field for one play. Oh, we got a lineman.
That run up the middle,
okay.
Keon Quarles. Yeah, so
58.
It's Ernest Stewart.
Just got rolled up on. Glad the young man's okay, because that was looking nasty, but I'm glad he's up and
get another look at that and see him right there.
Good thing I hit him from behind, rolled it back. That'd still be a devastating injury. So good for that young man. He's up there, walk it off and go.
Pickup of 1, 2nd and 9. It's Quarles once again across the 45 to about the 44. Marquise Dutton in on the tackle there. They're going to spot him just over the 45-yard line.
So South's running a heavy inside zone concept because of the presence of Nubisi and Thomas on the edges for North, and people call them the two best outside backers around. And you can see the respect they're getting by South running, not really on the perimeter, but trying to run up inside.
3rd down and a long 7 here for South. Semler fakes the handoff, has some room around the outside, gets across the 35-yard line, and has the first down. Damian Thomas chased him down for the tackle, but not before. He picked up the first down, about 10 yards on the play. Clock running, 8:15 to go here in quarter number 2. North holding on to that 7-0 lead. JoJo Davis back in the backfield for South. The handoff goes to Davis. Gets around the edge across the 25-yard line to about the 21, taken down there by Tony Abongi.
So this is the spread offense concept of running wing T buck sweep. They call it pin and pull, where both guards pull. It's really old school tall sweep concept out of the I-backs. And they've been running up the middle inside zone, and then they get them in, and then you get success once you go outside. And that's been the second play South has ran outside. Now here they're attacking the heart of the defense for North.
Davis met in the backfield.
Davis on that first down play stopped by the heart of the Hub's defensive line.
No gain.
No gain on the play. That previous gain by Davis picked up 14 for the first down, all the way down to the 21-yard line. 2nd and 10 from there now for South Hagerstown, as we reach the 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the left for Lucas Semler. The handoff goes to Davis once again. Across the 20, inside the 15, and down close to the 10-yard line. He's going to be very close to another first down.
So I don't know if you noticed before that play, everybody on this side of the south side of the sideline for North's defense was pointing at the runner in the backfield, the running back, the fullback. And I guess they must run some kind of play concepts with that guy at that position. And they knew what it was. They just got to stop it.
Another first down for the Rebels. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line.
And Semler
trying to get around the edge. Gets it down inside the 5-yard line to about the 3.
Semler with the quarterback keeper.
I'm going to mark him at the 2-yard line.
With the stop for the Hubs.
James Jackson was in pursuit there. Nasir Cameron is the one who pulled him down. A 9-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 1 from the 2-yard line.
2nd and short.
Rebels still trying to get their play set. It's Davis in the backfield again with Semler. High snap. Semler keeps it.
They had a hole there, but that high snap just it just throws off the timing of everything. We'll see it on the replay right there. You see it? And
Savage on the stop of the quarterback.
Sumner did a nice job of catching it and trying to just run it in. There's JoJo
Run up
Davis.
the middle is JoJo Davis for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run for JoJo Davis, and the Rebels are on the board with the point after to come. 5:28 to go in the second quarter. You mentioned earlier, Pete, that South probably throwing the ball a lot more than they wanted to. They were able to run the ball that time, and you can see what they were able to do once they did that.
Yep, they were, well, both coaches stressed in their offense. We're good.
Point after is up, and it's good. 5:28 to go here in the second quarter. We're all tied up at 7. Stay with us. More to come from Mike Callis Stadium right after this.
Get more from your debit card. Your First United Bank and Trust debit card can earn rewards points on all your purchases, online or in-store. Paying is easy and secure with contactless capability and card controls that you manage. When you add your card to your mobile wallet, you tap into even more convenience.
Pay the easy way every day and get rewarded with the First United Bank and Trust debit card. Visit mybank.com or visit your local office to learn more. First United Bank and Trust, banking for a better tomorrow.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, we're all tied up in the Hagerstown Gridiron Classic. North Hagerstown, South Hagerstown, all tied up at 7 as we prepare for kickoff here. Israel Andino Guardado, the kicker for South Hagerstown. Skies this one taken at about the 22-yard line. Good pursuit by the Rebels to bring down the returner at about the 31-yard line. Our live coverage of high school football here on Antietam Broadband tonight brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and their surrounding communities. Hubs will take over here at their own 32-yard line. All tied up at 7. Colt Butts hands off to Tyquell Fauntleroy. He's across the 35-yard line, taken down at about the 37.
So we've seen North here do several things and I think this is their 4th possession now, that they're trying things. They're trying to see what's going to work. But I think from now on out, we're going to see a whole lot of number 10 running the ball out of this wing T concept.
Spot him at the 38. It's a 6-yard gain. Here's Michael Stewart on the carry. 3 or 4 Rebels in there on the stop that time.
Michael Stewart,
led by John Dollar. Tavon Harris in there as well. Give him about a yard on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 from the 39.
Now, I expect to see number 10, but that's not to say Coach Butts is going to run some kind of boot pass here. And what we mean by boot is fake a run and do a run out. Now, we're in shotgun, so, and heavy, they're in their heavy package, and they're running it. They ran a play that's a concept of the wing T out of that play. Now,
Tyquell Fauntleroy is met by Julius Rowe.
Fauntleroy.
Analytics is going to say punt the ball here.
And North is now going to face a 4th down and 2.
4th and 2, and it does look like personnel changing for the Hubs. We are going to see the punt team here, I believe. Jameer Sims going back deep for South Hagerstown to receive at about the 25-yard line.
And I believe the punter is Garrett Forrest, isn't it, for North?
Can't see his number from here. I believe that's right. Yes, it is Garrett Forrest. Good kick. You'll see it does go out of bounds. Waiting for the spot from the official about the 31-yard line.
Sails out of bounds at the 31-yard line of the Rebels.
First punt of the night for North Hagerstown. And the Rebels, with 3:17 to go here in the second quarter, will start this drive from their own 31-yard line.
So if we get some good center snaps here, we might see another drive like they did to score. You know, there's 3:17 left before half, and 7-7. I'm not saying you play conservative, but stick to what you do here. There's no need to get in a hurry. Try to hurry up and try to get points. You're going to get the ball to start the second half, so let's just take it and drive it and see what we can get.
JoJo Davis in the backfield, goes in motion. Looks like a broken play. Semler has to keep it, and he's taken down for a loss.
I really believe this was supposed to go to JoJo, but somebody come flying out. It may have been Damian Thomas went flying to him in the backfield.
Second down.
Semler loses 2 on the play, second down and 12 at the 29. Three receivers to the left of Semler. Another low snap. Semler has to scramble to keep it. Gets across the 30-yard line to about the 33.
Bryant Nobisi with the stop of Semler.
So South has put themselves in scramble mode here. And what are you going to do here on third down? You got 2 minutes, 15 seconds. To me, you got to run something that keeps the clock running.
Third down and 8. Semler rolls to his left. Pass is caught. Nice play at the 49-yard line. It's Grant Beal making the catch for South Hagerstown and the first down to keep the drive alive.
First down for the Rebels.
So that is a really nice play call that keeps the clock running if he stays in bounds, but you want to get out of bounds. It's a sprint out. It's called a flood pass. They're hard to defend because the receiver's underneath defenders, and you got the quarterback on the run.
JoJo Davis up the middle. A pickup of about 8 yards. And probably more importantly for South Hagerstown, gets them back on schedule. That first down, they can go back to what they want to do running the ball.
Yep.
Second down and 2. Quick play here from the Rebels. Semler tried to roll to his right, lost his footing, and Bryant Nabissi was right there anyway. And now South is going to take their first time out.
Yeah, I believe this is a read the. It's an RPO, and North was in this defense that we were talking about earlier, a 6-man line defense, and they're bringing both outside backers. They're doing it, try to make something happen, and they've been doing it some, and that's where you see some success running up inside. I'm not sure what Semler was looking at because the guy he should have been reading there was the guy coming and made the tackle. He should have gave the ball to JoJo.
Lost about 5 yards on the play. It'll be third down and a long 7.
But I'm going to contradict myself. So that play there that we just saw, you can read inside backer, you can read outside backer. So they have to call it. So they could have been reading the inside backer, and maybe he didn't notice Nabissi coming off the edge. So give him the benefit of the doubt.
We have a whistle on the field.
Equipment issue with number 12. Or that's 11. Yeah, number 12.
Kareem Walton having to come off the field, and Avery Cosley takes his place on the left side for the Rebels. Third down and 7. Semler rolling to his right. Has a man open. Did he stay in bounds?
Yeah, he was in bounds, but did he get the first down?
Dow's pass.
Because he came back and
Sims.
They gave him the first
They
down.
moved the sticks.
All right.
He got to the 39-yard line, Jameer Sims.
So the pass pulled him forward a little bit, and I didn't know if he stepped back over the sticks.
Clock is running. We're down to 1:11 here in the first half. First down for the Rebels. JoJo Davis looking for some room, nowhere to go. 3 or 4 hubs there to take him down. Clock continues to run. South still with 2 timeouts here.
Pick up less than a yard.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10 from the 39. South using a lot of time here.
Yep.
We're under 40 seconds now. Davis goes in motion. Semler looking to throw. Puts that one up, and it's out of bounds.
Now, that was smart. That was really smart by Semler there to throw the ball out of bounds.
Semler's pass is incomplete.
Now we're facing another third down.
Clock down to 29 seconds. 3rd and 10 for South Hagerstown at the North 39. Semler in the shotgun, rolls to his left. That one intended for Kareem Walton, incomplete.
Semler's pass is intended for Kareem Walton.
So this is,
ball's incomplete.
You got to figure out what you want to do here.
4th down and 10.
I know it sounds crazy, but I would even think about trying to punt the ball out of bounds down here and let time come off the clock, because you're going to get the ball to start the second half. Because if you go for it here, you miss, you're going to, South might have about 17, 18 seconds, and they have a spread package where they go 4 wides and get 4 horses on the field. And you might be able, and I hate to say you give up something cheap, but.
Right. And North with all 3 timeouts as well.
Right, yes, exactly, yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, just want to remind all of you that here in Washington County.
Looks like Avery Cosley, the punter, is on the field for South Hagerstown, so they're going to try to pin the hubs deep here.
No heading out to the parking lot at halftime. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a smart timeout. Talk it over. As I always say, let clear heads prevail.
And as you mentioned, South will get the ball to start the second half. So they have that playing in their favor as well. Cosley to punt. High kick.
It's getting a South roll.
It's a good bounce.
Now, don't touch the ball. Don't touch the ball. So, Mark, if you don't touch the ball, the clock keeps running. So you got to, that's one of the things you got to teach the young men is that when the ball, we're trying to run out the time, you let the clock go. Once you touch the ball's dead.
Right.
So they could have just stood there and let the ball just lay completely still, and you can run the clock out. Now, there's only 14 seconds. I get that. But that's enough for definitely one, possibly 2 plays.
We've seen North Hagerstown break some big plays.
Yep.
We saw it against Williamsport. The tight end, Forrest Easton, had a couple big gains.
Yep.
They're going to run this one up the middle. Fauntleroy, and I think they're going to let it run out here in the first half.
Well, Fauntleroy will
As
carry.
the clock does expire, and we've reached halftime of the 69th Hagerstown Gridiron Classic. We're all tied up at 7. North Hagerstown, South Hagerstown. Knotted up at 7 here at Mike Callis Stadium.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, here in
Stay with us.
County.
We'll break down what happened here in the first half when we come back from this break.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
It's no tricks and all treats at Hagerstown Kia. Hit the road in this 2026 Kia Sportage with 1.99% financing for 60 months. Or the 2026 Kia K5, 2.49% financing for 48 months. And the 2026 Kia Sorento with 1.99% financing for 60 months. It's no tricks and all treats at the dealer that's making it easy.
Hagerstown Kia.
At Washington Goes Purple, we believe it's time to normalize the conversation around addiction and recovery. Join us today because change starts with a single voice.
This October, it's no tricks and all treats from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Purchase a 2025 Honda Pilot with room for the whole family and get 4.49% financing for 60 months. Or how about a 2026 Honda Civic, 5.99% financing for 60 months. Or choose a 2026 Honda CR-V and qualified buyers get 3.99% financing for 60 months. No tricks, all treats, all October long at Hagerstown Honda.
I had several old crowns from 30 plus years ago, and they were starting to fail on me. And when Dr. Rhett suggested just do the full roundhouse and just get it, all of them complete at one time, I just wanted it done so that I'm not worrying about it anymore in my life. Every other dentist I went to, every place I checked, never made me feel at home or safe or well taken care of as Potomac Dental. I would highly recommend them.
Get more from your debit card. Your First United Bank and Trust debit card can earn rewards points on all your purchases, online or in-store. Paying is easy and secure with contactless capability and card controls that you manage. When you add your card to your mobile wallet, you tap into even more convenience.
Pay the easy way every day and get rewarded with the First United Bank and Trust debit card. Visit mybank.com or visit your local office to learn more. First United Bank and Trust, banking for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Cindy Zhang, and with over 20 years in the real estate industry, let me bring my wealth of experience to every transaction. Proudly serving buyers and sellers, the Golden Rule has been the foundation of my business. Whether you're buying or selling, I'm committed to guiding you every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and dedication. Let my expertise work for you. Visit my website today. Call me cindyz.com.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, all tied up. The Hagerstown Gridiron Classic, North Hagerstown, South Hagerstown, knotted up at 7. Mark Keller and Coach Pete Urish with you, and it's been a great defense. I've been really impressed with the defensive play from both teams here this evening.
Yes, they have. They've done. Both teams have done a nice job of tackling, and both coaches talked about that. And both teams have done a nice job of staying, knowing what they're going to see and staying to their game plan. We see them both talked about loaded boxes where 8 guys, 9 guys are up around that, the line of scrimmage. And we're seeing that on both sides. I am surprised, though, that North hasn't broken out of their wing tee concepts and going to their 4 wide concept. I thought that was going to be something that they would do to get spread south out and to get them out of that. Now what happens is when you go back in, what are they going to do? But if you can kind of bounce in and out of it, that's kind of a good thing, strategy-wise, then you get the defense guessing. But, yeah, you're right. Both teams have done a nice job. It looks like both teams scouted each other very well. They were well-averse to what both teams do. They've done a nice job of tackling the big ball carriers. They both had some nice runs, and JoJo Davis and Taquel Fauntleroy. So, It's a fun game. Numbers are starting to reveal themselves a little bit. It's 7-7. North has the 1 turnover. South's had 5 different quarterback snaps that from center that were bad. South's had got behind the sticks a couple times because of that, and they've overcome it. And they that last drive that they scored, they had plenty of first downs. They got 6 first downs running the ball and 2 passing the ball, and they're 5 of 8 on third down. conversely, North's only got 3 first downs, and they're 1-4 on third down, and they're 0-2 on fourth down, and South's 0-1. So those numbers are starting to show a little bit. Sometimes we say numbers don't always tell the truth, and that's true, and I get it, but sometimes they reveal more of what's going on than what can happen. I know the first quarter, and I equate it to this, I think North won the first quarter, and I think South won the second quarter. That was a really nice drive that they put together, and you can see what their offense does when they get a good, clean snap, and then they get the ball to JoJo Davis. Now, what's interesting is coming out in the second half is what North's going to do. They've been running a lot up in the middle. They have been a big perimeter run team, and they want to be a perimeter run team. And South is, they're both. And we saw a little bit of perimeter run, but they're trying to get, and the concept is, the old Clayton Anders of Boonesboro, keep running them up the middle, run up the middle, get them, then run them outside, get them running outside, and hit them again back up in the middle. And you just keep playing that, cat and mouse game. And that's what I think we're going to see here in the second half.
Fauntleroy and JoJo Davis both are the type of runner that they great cuts. They can get through the line and before that second level make their way to the outside.
Yes, they can. Yep, yeah, they can. That's one of those things that's hard to coach that. You teach kids to to be able to see, is it cloudy or clear? And what we mean by that is if you're running and it gets cloudy, and opposite color jerseys there, you got to make a cut away from it. And, athleticism is a lot of it. And you're right, both runners are straight ahead runners, but they're both really good at reading and be able to cut off what they see, and we've seen that display. And they're both hard runners, and it's hard to tackle just one guy on each of them. And JoJo's a little bit littler than Tyquell, but they both run. They got both similar style, similar running styles.
You mentioned kind of that spread set that we're kind of expecting to see North Hagerstown. I'm assuming we're going to see a little bit of that in the second half.
I think we're going to have to. I think Coach Butts wants to get into, as he told me in practice, they would like to get some more perimeter runs. They want to be a perimeter run team, but they know their bread and butter is up inside. But they got to do something to kind of, I think, to ignite themselves. And I think we're going to see that because, if they put, Jackson and Gilliam and Stewart and Fauntleroy all on the field at the same time, that's their 4 big playmakers. And you get the ball to them in space, they can make a lot of things happen. And I think, starting out, they may come right out to that. And I think their offense is well-averse enough to do that. But he may say, no, we're just going to stay true to who we are and run the ball, keep running it. And, eventually with the whole, battle of attrition, you keep doing it, eventually it's going to break. So, I know if I was coaching this game and coaching against both teams, I would probably say defensively, they're going to keep giving the ball to JoJo, and we got to be able to tackle inside but expect the outside run. And then against North, you got to play the percentage games. What do they do the majority of the time? So I think part of, the spread thing is how comfortable is the quarterback going to be in that and how they're doing. Now, both coaches talked about getting to the quarterback and rattling the quarterback and hurrying them up. And what do we mean by that is just getting pressure on them. We saw a couple times on both sides where they didn't touch the quarterback, but just the presence of somebody in the backfield speeds it up and makes it happen. So I think we're going to continue to see some of that. Now, neither team has been big blitz teams, but if we start getting to a pass game, I think that's what we're going to see. But I really believe that with South, we're going to see more of the sprint out because Semler's better that way, and then trying to run the ball. And I would not be surprised, and I might be totally wrong, I would not be surprised if North doesn't come out and give us some of the little 4Y with their NASCAR package stuff, as they call it, and see what Butts can do throwing the ball. That's Colt Butts throwing the ball down the field to them and letting them make plays in space.
It's been a fun one so far. North Hagerstown and South Hagerstown all tied up at 7. The 69th meeting between these two schools here in the Hagerstown Gridiron Classic as the North Hagerstown Hub Band plays its halftime show. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Coach Pete Urish and I will break things down a little bit more before we start the second half of this game here at Mike Callis Stadium. Stay with us right after this break.
Get more from your debit card. Your First United Bank and Trust debit card can earn rewards points on all your purchases, online or in-store. Paying is easy and secure with contactless capability and card controls that you manage. When you add your card to your mobile wallet, you tap into even more convenience.
Pay the easy way every day and get rewarded with the First United Bank and Trust debit card. Visit mybank.com or visit your local office to learn more. First United Bank and Trust, banking for a better tomorrow.
At Carpet Gallery, we are so much more than carpet. With over 3 decades of service to the tri-state area, Carpet Gallery is the trusted name in flooring. We understand products and installation, providing the best flooring for your project and budget. Carpet Gallery offers complete bathroom renovations. Our ceramic department is the largest in the tri-state area. Customer service doesn't end after your purchase. Our installation warranty provides peace of mind long after your project is completed. Quality products, decades of experience, and excellent customer service. Stop in today and learn how we will transform your project.
Your home is the largest investment, so protect it by having Monocacy Chimney clean and inspect your chimney. For over 4 decades, Monocacy has been keeping the 4 states' chimneys clean and burning efficiently. Our crews keep your home pristine during service by using trusted techniques and the proper equipment. Every cleaning includes an inspection, so Monocacy can find issues before they become costly problems. Over 10,000 happy customers have relied on Monocacy Chimney Care. So should you. Call now and schedule your service for a safe and efficient heating season.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
It's no tricks and all treats at Hagerstown Kia. Hit the road in this 2026 Kia Sportage with 1.99% financing for 60 months. Or the 2026 Kia K5, 2.49% financing for 48 months. And the 2026 Kia Sorento with 1.99% financing for 60 months. It's no tricks and all treats at the dealer that's making it easy.
Hagerstown Kia.
Come here. Are you lacking deliciousness and flavor in your life? Well, have no fear. Bella's Bites Eatery is here. What's out? Bella's Bites. 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 Located in Hagerstown off the Dual Highway next to Robinwood Medical Center. Come dine with us.
When you need someone who will come through no matter what, someone who will go the extra mile, Cumberland Valley Heating and Air specializes in the installation of residential and commercial heating and air solutions. 24/7 emergency service delivers our promise of getting you the help you need when you need it. We're the tri-state experts in heating, air conditioning, and above all, comfort. Cumberland Valley Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a train.
Looking to buy or sell your home? At Real Estate Innovations, we do more than just list and sell real estate. Since 2009, our agents have been offering detailed knowledge of local communities, housing trends, and the overall real estate market. With offices located in Frederick, Hagerstown, Greencastle, and Spring Mills, we have you covered. Call us at 301-745-1500 to connect with one of our real estate experts.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, halftime of the Hagerstown Gridiron Classic. North Hagerstown and South Hagerstown all tied up at 7. Our live coverage of high school football here on Antietam Broadband this evening brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. We are, of course, always grateful to Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda for their continued support and sponsorship of our high school sports here on Antietam Broadband. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband this evening as the teams make their way back onto the field before the second half here. Scoring summary, North Hagerstown got on the board first in the first quarter. A Tyquell Fauntleroy 1-yard touchdown run. Darius Gaiman adding the point after touchdown to give the Hubs a 7-0 lead. Then in the second quarter, South Hagerstown, after an extended drive, JoJo Davis getting into the end zone on a 2-yard touchdown run. Israel Andino Gardado adding the point after touchdown to get us to where we are now a 7-7 deadlock. We're going to take one more break here before the start of the second half. Stay with us. Lots more football action to come here from Mike Callis Stadium. High school football on Antietam Broadband. More to come right after this.
It was a matter of you don't know when that tooth is going to fall out. And then everything serendipitously came together when I found Potomac Dental. The smaller holes that they use here, when they do the implants, you know, everything went in smoothly and haven't had any issues. And I got the whole procedure done all at once in the same day. And now I can eat everything. Like, I don't have to be self-conscious about what people see when they look at me.
Let Home Source Roofing show you there's a better way to do roofing.
As a family and veteran-owned company, we do things our way, which means full transparency to our clients, with our project managers showing photos and videos of the process from the beginning to the end.
There's a reason why so many of your neighbors are giving us 5-star reviews. It's because at Home Source Roofing, you and your home truly come first.
Let my family be the source for everything for your home.
Set up your free inspection at homesourceroofing.net.
C&C House of Burgers is the best new spot in town, hands down. Open every day, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout and delivery. Breakfast, salad, sandwiches, chicken, and of course, the burgers. The whole menu is served every day, all day, your way. Stop in today at the corner of East Wilson and Frederick Street, or call 240-347-4656. Uber Eats or DoorDash, the best burger you've ever had. C&C House of Burgers. Try it today.
At Washington Goes Purple, we believe it's time to normalize the conversation around addiction and recovery. Join us today because change starts with a single voice.
This October, it's no tricks and all treats from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Purchase a 2025 Honda Pilot with room for the whole family and get 4.49% financing for 60 months. Or how about a 2026 Honda Civic, 5.99% financing for 60 months. Or choose a 2026 Honda CR-V and qualified buyers get 3.99% financing for 60 months. No tricks, all treats, all October long at Hagerstown Honda.
Your hubs, North Hagerstown High School.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, taking a look at the two scoring plays from the first half. Tyquell Fauntleroy taking that one in for North Hagerstown from 1 yard out. And then in the second quarter, it was JoJo Davis, number 2 for South Hagerstown, with the 2-yard touchdown run, getting the Rebels on the board and tying things up here 7-7 as we get set to start the third quarter. Mark Keller and Pete Urish with you. Bob Parsletti down on the sideline. He'll be joining us in the post game. Well played first half. Hope to see more of that here in the second as the Hubs kick this one away. It's going to go through the end zone for a touchback. South Hagerstown coach Juwan Sandridge mentioned at the in the pregame, still a lot for the Rebels to play for. You know, they still have that opportunity to get a home playoff game with a win here and some help.
Right. Yep. And I mean, they feel pretty good that
ball kicked.
Winning this could really help, propel them into next week just from a mental standpoint, but it could change a lot of who they actually would play as well. So I know that's a little motivating factor.
Right now, the Rebels, as the standings line up right now, would be traveling to Frederick for a first-round playoff game. 1st and 10 from the 20. It's JoJo Davis up the middle. Pick up about 3 yards right into the middle of the North defense. As for North Hagerstown, they're pretty much locked into the top 4. They're going to have a home playoff game win or lose here this evening.
Right. Yeah. And it's looking like Rockville's going to be the team they play.
6 for the Rebels.
Could not possibly change, but that's who they feel pretty confident that they're going to play.
Yeah, Rockville in the number 5 spot right now. Northwood at number 6. I guess there's an outside shot that they could sneak up and possibly play North Hagerstown. Second down play, it's JoJo Davis around over the left side. Takes it across the 25-yard line. Taken down right about the 28-yard line.
Thomas picks up
It's going to
another
be third down and a long 2.
Third down and short for the Rebels.
So the last few third downs in short yardage, we've seen that inside zone play. And there we see it again.
Davis gets across the 30 and the 35 and 40 still going. Finally run out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Big gain for JoJo Davis.
JoJo Davis with some sneaky running, moves the ball out past the first down marker.
Picks up about 19 yards to the 47.
47-yard line.
New set of downs for South there.
South offense is pretty efficient when they get a good clean snap and get the ball off.
It's Davis once again up the middle.
Garrett Forrest and Blake Custer combined to make that stop.
Picks up about a yard. It would be second down and 9 at the 48. Rebels line up with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left of quarterback Lucas Semler. Semler has a man open across the 45, taken down at about the 42-yard line.
Grant Bell on the receiving
It's Grant
end of
Beal.
the throw by Semler.
So that was a nice little hitch concept. And number 1 that was for South lined up in there at the number 3rd receiver, Logan Hammond. He held Nubisi here, and he couldn't didn't get out in the throwing lane of the flat. That's why it was complete. But that was a nice time to run that. It was good spacing by the formation.
First down run by JoJo Davis. He's stacked up right around the line of scrimmage.
So North plays a 3-4 defense with 2 safeties high in the back, 12 yards off the ball, and then that's a trips formation. They just saw it again. The outside backers in over top of the number 3 receiver, counting from outside in, and he's pulled into the box, and there's 2 out there. So they ran that hitch on the last play, and hopefully they think the safety will get down. But number 1 receiver's running vertical down the field. So it's a cat and mouse game. It'd be interesting to see how it plays out.
Semler's pass intended for Kareem Walton, overthrown and incomplete. It'll be third down and about 11.
Yeah, that was lucky that I think once he made that decision to throw that, he threw that high and out of bounds because there was
3rd and 11 for the Rebels.
There was 2 different defenders out there. If he throws that right on a line, that's interception.
Davis in the backfield with Semler, 2 receivers to the left. The handoff to Davis, a rough exchange there. Davis gets it down to about the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th and long here for the Rebels. Semler, a little bobble on that snap.
Obisi and Abanje make the stop for the Rebels.
It's going to be 4. Tony Abanje on the tackle there for the Hubs. 4th down at about 8.
I still think
just inside the 40-yard line. Rebels lining up to run a play here. Play clock down to 3. Semler swings it out to JoJo Davis. There's a flag down on the far sideline.
And there might be out wide. Somebody for South wasn't on-side, so it's definitely, I believe it's on South.
That fourth down attempt is stopped short of the marker.
And there was a flag thrown.
Downs.
Yeah, the flag is right about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, it had to be a illegal procedure or a neutral zone infraction by the offense. Now, I don't agree with those analytics there on that play.
Davis took the ball all the way down to the 35-yard line, so they keep the play. The flag is either declined or waved off. Not sure what that was.
Yeah,
there was a flag down on the sideline.
Yeah, and they threw it right before the snap. Now we got a fumble snap.
Butts fumbles the snap, and it's recovered by South Hagerstown.
Butts fumble turns the ball over to the Rebels.
Don't have a 50 on our roster, unfortunately.
No,
can't give the young man his due for picking up that fumble. But it was a high snap. Butts jumped up to get it. Ended up spiking the ball, and South picks it up. And
I got a 50. William Freshour, maybe.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
That must be it. Apologies to him. Here's first down play. Semler trying to get around the right end. Does so. Taken down by Nubisi at about the 21-yard line.
That was another mishandled snap. Mishandled between him and JoJo Davis. But, hey, Semler made something happen. One of the things that Coach, when I was talking to Coach Sandridge, I asked him, practice, what, I asked him a series of questions.
Second down play, run up the middle for JoJo Davis. He gets inside the 20-yard line to about the 19.
And one of the questions, last question is, what's your overall feeling?
On the run,
his first overall feeling, or second, was we got to make things happen.
Semler looking to throw.
Did he catch it? I believe he did.
He did catch it. Jameer Sims.
And he's going to get unsportsmanlike because he spiked the ball. We saw that in the...
Jameer Sims was a tremendous catch in the end zone.
We saw that in the flag game.
We do have flags on the play.
So he called the pass, so it's going to be a touchdown. And it's going to be after the play, so it should be a dead ball foul.
We are still waiting on a signal for those flags.
It should be a dead ball, and it'll be, they can take it on the try, or you can take it on the kickoff. And this could be huge in this game.
We get the call. It is a touchdown.
After play unsportsmanlike. And so they're going to do it on the try here.
Rebels are flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. Possibly celebration after the touchdown.
So it's a 19-yard touchdown pass from Lucas Semler to Jameer Sims. And now Andino Guardado will try the extra point. And it's
no good.
No good. So with 6:37 to go here in the third quarter, South Hagerstown takes a 13-7 lead over North Hagerstown. Stay with us. More to come from Mike Callis Stadium right after this.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
It's no tricks and all treats at Hagerstown Kia. Hit the road in this 2026 Kia Sportage with 1.99% financing for 60 months. Or the 2026 Kia K5, 2.49% financing for 48 months. And the 2026 Kia Sorento with 1.99% financing for 60 months. It's no tricks and all treats at the dealer that's making it easy.
Hagerstown Kia.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, South Hagerstown with a 13-7 lead over North Hagerstown. 19-yard touchdown pass from Lucas Semler to Jameer Sims. And it'll be Israel Andino Guardado kicking off here for the Rebels. Taken at the 15-yard line by James Jackson. Breaks one tackle and then taken down around the 24-yard line. So the unsportsmanlike call there against Jameer Sims for spiking the ball in the end zone, and as you mentioned, we saw that in the flag football game that we covered a couple nights ago down at Boonesboro, and it's one of those things in high school. You can't do it. You can't celebrate like that. Can't spike the ball.
No, I was going to say, all fair, that's one of those where, as much as as you're excited, you got to remember where you are and just give the ball to the official. Because anything remotely close is going to be, particularly in a game like this, where emotions are high. And I don't think Sims was doing it intentionally. It was just, excitement.
Get caught up in the moment, and unfortunate. Ball's on the ground again for the Hubs. Looks like North recovers that one. The pitch to Fauntleroy couldn't handle it.
Tyquel Fauntleroy recovers his own fumble.
It looks like actually the tight end made the recovery on that, Garrett Forrest. But it moves the Hubs back, a loss of about 9 yards on the play, all the way back to the 15-yard line. Second down and 19. Midway through this third period. Colt Butts looking to throw. Looking for Michael Stewart.
And
incomplete.
I see North is yelling from their sideline. There is a flag.
For Michael Stewart, well defended and incomplete.
And I think so high school football is different from the NFL. Now, I don't know if they're going to call pass interference because the corner grabbed the receiver before the ball was in the air.
Are facing the third and long.
It's going to be defensive holding against South Hagerstown.
Indication is holding.
And repeat that second down. So it's a 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty,
Yeah.
So that's going to take it up to just over the 25-yard line. And we'll repeat second down. So second down at about 9 now.
Oh, there's the counter play. We haven't seen that yet.
Up the middle goes the ball carrier, Ty Gilliam. He's going to be close to a first down.
Short of the first down marker.
Just about a yard shy, so third down and 1.
So, Mark, little things in the game that kind of come and show themselves later. And it could be the very next play. And North's got a first down.
Tyquel Fauntleroy gets across the 35-yard line to the 37, picks up 3 yards and the first down.
Hubs move the ball forward.
So where North has had some turnovers, South has had some inopportune penalties. Unsportsmanlike in the end zone. That holding call, it was second and 19.
First and 10 for North at the 37. Handoff across the left side to Fauntleroy. He gets across the 40 to about the 41. Pick up a 4. It'll be second down and 6.
By Jeremiah Welch. Picks up 4 yards, 2nd and 6 for North.
And we saw that in the first half, too. South, after they recovered the fumble on that first play, had great field position inside the 15, but a couple penalties moved them backwards and took them out of scoring position. Second down pitch to Ty Gilliam.
And this is where North wants to be. This is that rocket sweep series I was talking about in a little bit of the pregame, where he wants to be a perimeter run team.
Jeffries picks up an additional yard.
Gilliam picks up about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 5 at the 42.
So that'd be interesting to see if they're going to, we got it.
South player down on a knee, shaken up back in the secondary. Looks like that's Jeremiah Welch. He'll make his way off the field, and
the official timeout here to deal with an injured player on the
looks
field.
like JoJo Davis will come back in for him. Our live coverage of high school football here on Antietam Broadband this evening, brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and their surrounding communities. 3rd down and 5 play here for North Hagerstown.
They got their 2 tight end package, and
Butts' pass intended for James Jackson.
Butts' pass
goes incomplete, and it'll be a 4th down and 5.
So I think we're going for it again.
Ball is at the North 42.
Making some personnel change. I couldn't tell who came in. So we got Gilliam.
Butts in the shotgun.
Little screenplay.
Going back to the right side. It's the tight end. The ball is loose. Or was that a shoe?
I don't know.
Butts' pass is complete to Garrett Forrest.
Yeah, well, we'll see here in a second.
The official on the far sideline is pointing 1st down South Hagerstown.
Yeah, I believe he got it with that little extra stretch. Yep, he got the 1st down. That's a really nice call, Coach Butts. That's a really nice call on that screenplay.
Gets to the 47-yard line. 1st down run for Tyquell Fauntleroy across midfield, taken down at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6.
So I think we're going to start seeing a little bit more of this. Let's run it up the middle, and then hit them on the edge with things.
About 6 yards.
2nd down and 4 hubs.
South's defense is doing a nice job, but it's just like right here on this trap, every little yard on 1st down, when you were getting first and, getting 5-6 yards, giving, that's tough.
Picks up possibly a yard. 3rd down and.
Again, back to the pregame show, both coaches wanted to be good on 1st down and, both sides of the ball. Right now, North is winning that battle right here on this series.
3rd down and 3.
They got the fullback.
Butts rolls out. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Fauntleroy. And it brings up another 4th down play for North Hagerstown. I think at this point you just assume they're going for it.
Yeah, they're going for it, yeah. So they ran a screen last time. They've tried to run. They ran a pass on every 4th down. So they're in the too tight and too wide, same as the last fourth down.
Butts to throw, it's incomplete.
Yep. And
this time the Rebels hold.
South had a guy in the throwing lane out there in the flat.
Pass is incomplete. Rebels take over on downs.
1 minute, 56 seconds to go here in the third period. South Hagerstown with a 13-7 lead, and they're going to take over possession here at their own 44-yard line.
Folks, I'd like you to be
Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband this evening, whether you're watching on Antietam Broadband channel 6 and 806, or you're watching on YouTube, our live stream there. We appreciate you being with us here for this broadcast, our last here of the fall season. We appreciate all of your viewership throughout the fall season. 1st and 10, Semler. The flag down on this near sideline as Semler crosses midfield. Oh, big hit. And there's a flag coming in there.
We got one ref through through his hat as a penalty. And I am not sure what the first penalty is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be encroachment.
That's Nubisi who made the hit. And that seemed like a clear helmet-to-helmet hit.
Yeah. And I think Nubisi took the brunt of that.
Yeah, the player down on the field. Looks like it's Nubisi who's down on the field. I can't tell. The huddle of coaches around him and officials.
So I'm not sure what there's multiple flags. I know they're going to get the helmet-to-helmet. I just don't know the flag that was dropped by the line judge, if it's going to be encroachment or
illegal formation, something like that. Yeah, that one dropped right around the line of scrimmage shortly after the play began. Then, as you mentioned clearly, at the hit, some flags coming in on that. So we'll see what the calls are once we see that. Well, stay with us here on Antietam Broadband. We're going to take a break here, come back, and we'll see what the calls on the field are after this.
Let Home Source Roofing show you there's a better way to do roofing.
As a family and veteran-owned company, we do things our way, which means full transparency to our clients with our project managers showing photos and videos of the process from the beginning to the end.
There's a reason why so many of your neighbors are giving us 5-star reviews. It's because at Home Source Roofing, you and your home truly come first.
Let my family be the source for everything for your home.
Set up your free inspection at homesourceroofing.net.
Come here. Are you lacking deliciousness and flavor in your life? Well, have no fear. Bella's Bites Eatery is here. Wow! Bella's Bites. 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 Located in Hagerstown off the Dual Highway next to Robinwood Medical Center. Come dine with us.
Your home is the largest investment, so protect it by having Monocacy Chimney clean and inspect your chimney. For over 4 decades, Monocacy has been keeping the 4 states' chimneys clean and burning efficiently. Our crews keep your home pristine during service by using trusted techniques and the proper equipment. Every cleaning includes an inspection, so Monocacy can find issues before they become costly problems. Over 10,000 happy customers have relied on Monocacy Chimney Care. So should you. Call now and schedule your service for a safe and efficient heating season.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, Bryant Nubisi on his feet and walking to the sideline, which is good to see.
The call looks like it's a personal foul against the Hubs, hit to the head.
So that's
15 yards marched off.
after the play, a 15-yard penalty.
Well, he has yet to show us the penalty because there was 2 penalties, actually. The first one was by the line judge. And that if it is, that was on North, that will be negated, and the personal foul will be accepted, which is a 15-yard penalty. That's what happened, but they did not bother to signal to us to tell us what happened.
Well, the spot is the 29. That 15-yard penalty would have been marked off from the 44, so that seems to be the case here. JoJo Davis reversing ground and inside the 20-yard line. A flag comes in again. And Damian Thomas tackles him from behind. Not sure what that penalty coming in near the end of the play was.
I'm going to suspect it's a face mask or a hold on South. A face mask on North or a hold on South. Right there, I think he gets his.
Good run by Davis. They're going to mark off another penalty here against
Hubs are being called for
the Hubs. 5-yard face mask tacked onto the end of the play. So it's going to take the Rebels all the way inside the 15-yard line. They'll have 1st and 10 at the North 14. 1:32 to go here in the third quarter. The Rebels threatening once again. Flag here, and that's going to be a false start against the Rebels. That was an easy one.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Now, I'm sorry, folks out there, I was laughing, not just because Mark said what he said. I was also laughing because I was just getting ready to say, you're down here, let's not have any mistakes.
Got to play it clean, right?
Yeah. And they took, well, there was a bad snap as well, so it was a legal procedure.
1st down and 15. From the 19-yard line. Davis, nowhere to run that time.
No.
Stopped for a loss of about a yard at the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 16. Time about to run out here in the third quarter. I have time for maybe one more play here.
Well, they don't have to run it because it's timed up, the play clock and the game clock.
Semler rolling to his left. Has the man.
Got him back.
Gain of about 4 yards. Logan Hammond.
Logan Hammond on the receiving end of that pass by Semler. Thomas.
Taken out of bounds, and that's going to do it for us here in the third quarter from Mike Callis Stadium. South Hagerstown.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to enter the third quarter.
On the 19-yard touchdown pass from Jameer Sims, or from Lucas Semler to Jameer Sims, has a 13-7 lead going into the fourth quarter. More to come from Mike Callis Stadium right after these messages.
This October, it's no tricks and all treats from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Purchase a 2025 Honda Pilot with room for the whole family and get 4.49% financing for 60 months. Or how about a 2026 Honda Civic, 5.99% financing for 60 months. Or choose a 2026 Honda CR-V and qualified buyers get 3.99% financing for 60 months. No tricks, all treats, all October long at Hagerstown Honda.
If I were mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
It's no tricks and all treats at Hagerstown Kia. Hit the road in this 2026 Kia Sportage with 1.99% financing for 60 months. Or the 2026 Kia K5, 2.49% financing for 48 months. And the 2026 Kia Sorento with 1.99% financing for 60 months. It's no tricks and all treats at the dealer that's making it easy.
Hagerstown Kia.
Nevaeh Dorman.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, North Hagerstown High School. Fourth quarter about to begin of this Hagerstown Gridiron Classic. South Hagerstown with a 13-7 lead over North Hagerstown. Third down play, Lucas Semler rolling right. Has the man open.
He caught it. Now, are they going to give him enough for his progress to get the first down?
It's Jameer Sims with the catch once again. He's very close to the first down, right around the 5-yard line. I think he's going to be about a yard short.
Yeah.
He's 1 yard short.
Yep, as we see the replay.
Fourth down and 1. Semler in the shotgun. JoJo Davis to his left in the backfield.
They're bringing everybody here.
Davis gets across the 5-yard line. It's going to be very close to the first down. I think he has it.
I think he does.
The official on the far sideline says he does. Powerful run by JoJo Davis. Gives the Rebels a first down and goal at the 4-yard line. Davis in the backfield again to Semler's left. Semler hands to Davis up the middle. Nowhere to run that time. Damian Thomas is there. Blake Custer as well.
JoJo Davis met by Damon Thomas.
Tony Abanji in there as well on the stop for North Hagerstown. Lost a yard on the play, back to the 5-yard line, second and goal. It's Davis again. And drives his way inside the 5-yard line down to about the 3. And the officials calling
down.
timeout here. There's a North player down on the field once again.
Number 3, it looks like.
That is Ronnie Savage. The North staff comes out to attend to him. Our live coverage of high school football here on Antietam Broadband this evening brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. The North High staff continuing to attend to Ronnie Savage. 2 plays for the Rebels here, Coach. What are you looking for? You looking for more of JoJo Davis? What do you do to change things up a little bit?
Yeah, you do. I would not be surprised, but they're coming off the edge. But I was going to say this before the last play, that I would look to see that for Semler to keep the ball here, but first down they ran up inside, and then second down they ran up inside, and Semler was met by guys coming from both sides. So your RPO down here with them screaming heat off the edge like that, I don't know if that's the best play or not. But a play to get on the edge will be a nice time to do this, like some kind of bootleg rollout, but that's not part of their repertoire.
Right.
And
you have to wonder too. Not really sure about the kicking game for South Hagerstown. Right. Whether Israel Andino Guardado, what kind of range he has.
Right.
For that, a field goal here makes it a 2-possession game. Yes. For South Hagerstown. If they can get tack 3 on here, make it a 16-7 lead, it's going to be a real uphill battle for North Hagerstown.
Well, if it's the ball, if they gain well, let's put it this way. If they don't lose any yards, it's going to be the same distance as a PAT. So the ball snapped from the 3 and, put it down at the 10. 7 yards is typical in high school. So, he made the first PAT. Then the next one, he was kicking basically let's see, it was a 15-yard penalty, so I put it on the 18, and so it was 28-yarder.
Yeah, 35 yard.
Yeah, 38-yarder. So 35-yarder, yeah, because 18 on the 7. Yeah, so that would have been a 35-yarder. That's probably not in his repertoire, but PATs are.
Right.
So, the thing that South's got to do right here is make sure they secure the snap. Now, this is something I saw them doing in practice is they got multiple backs in the backfield. I've seen them have as many as up to 3 backs in the backfield. All 3 on one side of the quarterback, 2 on one side, 1 on the other. So they got some kind of miscommunication going on here.
Tavon Harris, 28 there in the backfield, along with Lucas Semler, the quarterback, and JoJo Davis to Semler's right. 3rd down and goal from the 3.
He's going
it's
to get
Davis
in.
around the left side into the end zone for a touchdown. 2nd of the night for JoJo Davis.
JoJo Davis with a Rebel touchdown.
And Mark, I hate to say it, but right there was a good time for a perimeter run, and there was a good perimeter run. That's the first they showed that formation tonight. But as I said, I saw them running this in practice.
9:53 to go in the 4th quarter.
Great time to call that for South High. Great time to call that. Really nice.
It's a 3-yard touchdown run for JoJo Davis.
And I'm going to tell you something. It almost happened before this, after the PAT.
And Dino Gardado's kick is up and good. And the Rebels now with a 20-7 lead, 9:53 to go in the 4th quarter. Stay with us. More to come from Mike Callis Stadium right after these messages.
Eduardo's kick is good.
I had several old crowns from 30 plus years ago, and they were starting to fail on me. And when Dr. Rhett suggested just do the full roundhouse and just get all of them complete at one time, I just wanted it done so that I'm not worrying about it anymore in my life. Every other dentist I went to, every place I checked, never made me feel at home or safe or well taken care of as Potomac Dental. I would highly recommend them.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, South Hagerstown now with a 20-7 lead over North Hagerstown in the Hagerstown Gridiron Classic. 69th meeting between these two schools.
So please, students.
So, Mark, as we were leaving, I was telling you something that could have happened because the ball wasn't put in play yet because of the penalty. South had 12 players on the field right before they put it in play, and they got the guy off. If he would have been on, that would have been a 5-yard penalty. For legal participation.
The kickoff taken inside the 10-yard line.
So with 9:47 left, I don't know how much wing tee we're going to see here. We might, but at some point they're going to have to get a little, get in. They call it their NASCAR package, is when they want to go fast, no huddle, all the receivers on the field.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hubs, starting from their own 24-yard line.
Now they got their little trips package going.
Butts pitches to Fauntleroy. Gets across the 25-yard line and stacked up there at about the 27. Gain of about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Tyquell Fauntleroy on the carry, stopped by Dollar. Pick up of 4. Second down, 6.
Second down play for the Hubs. It's a handoff to Fauntleroy up the middle. Takes it to about the 30-yard line, another gain of 3.
Fauntleroy tripped up by Jeremiah
It'll
Welch.
be a third down and 4 now for North Hagerstown.
Yards. Third and 4.
Sal, it means from a South perspective defensively, you want to get them on the ground. You want to tackle. You want to be overly aggressive, flying, coming off the edge, doing those kind of things because you don't want to use your second-level defenders because you don't want to give up big. If they're going to run the ball, they're going to break. You think they're going to break one, but just stay in your game, and you're going to get some boot passes, and there's a little screen.
Fauntleroy gets across the 35-yard line, out across the 40 as well. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, and a nice time to call that screen. Third down.
James Jackson on the reception. Hard running results in a first down for the Hubs.
Out to the 42-yard line. That was James Jackson on the catch.
42-yard line.
And a new set of downs for the Hubs. Clock continues to run, coming up on 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Colt Butts looking down the sideline, has Jackson open. The ball's loose.
Out.
South Hagerstown is going to recover it. Still going. Coming back the other way, it's Jeremiah Welch.
And we got a penalty on the field, right in the dead center of between the N and the H. And I am not sure who that's going to be on. It might be a block in the back by South because it's way up in the middle. So I don't know. Personal foul. Not quite sure what.
It was Jeremiah, or sorry, it was Grant Beal who stripped the ball away.
Where was he
from
tackled?
Jackson? And then Jeremiah Welch picked up the fumble.
Blindside block.
So blindside block against the Rebels during the return.
We think it's a personal foul against the Rebels, but signal was unclear. They are penalized after the recovered fumble.
So South
down Rebels
will have a first down.
And I thought he was tackled up the field further than the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they marked off 15 back to the 10-yard line. So that's where South starts. First and 10 from their own 10.
Oh, it's JoJo Davis.
JoJo Davis across the 30, taken out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
JoJo Davis.
A first down for the Rebels. And another player shaken up here. Another North player. He's here on the south sideline.
56.
That's Tony Abonje. He will head to the sideline. So JoJo Davis, 23-yard gain on that, takes it out to the 33-yard line. It'll be first and 10 from there. South Hagerstown with a 20-7 lead over North Hagerstown. Clock running at about 7.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Now, if you're here, you're telling your quarterback.
Davis again.
Be slow to get up. And you need to communicate with your quarterback. Let's not snap the ball till it gets under 10 seconds. Because then you're taking time off the clock and you're going to force North to have to call timeout. See, like right now here, I would hold them right here. I wouldn't even make a call yet. And I would just tell them, see, we're getting it. Now we got to get it under 10 seconds before you snap it.
And that's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
They're waiting for the signal from the sideline. 2nd down and 3 from the 40. Davis again. Across the 45, across midfield, and taken down in North territory at about the 48-yard line.
JoJo Davis.
And that's going to stop the clock till they get the stick set. So I would be real slow to get back because your play clock now it's running. But they got to set the sticks to get the game clock running.
Pickup of 12 yards on the play there for JoJo Davis. And another 1st down for South. Now the game clock is running. Down to 6:15 to go. Davis trying to get around the right edge. Can't get there this time. That's Chris Benford making the stop for North. Loss of about 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
All right, now somebody's got to. That injury, Keb was coming off and nobody was communicating to him. Who's got to go in?
They get the play off, 2nd and 15. It's Davis up the middle once again. Stopped right around the line of scrimmage, no gain. 3rd down and 15.
That 1st down play, you get behind the sticks, it's hard to get back ahead of them, particularly in this time.
3rd and long.
Coming up on 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
So what you look at, we got another play here, and we're going to get down to the 440s. By the time it's snapped, as long as the ball doesn't go out of bounds or incomplete, and you can run it down and get it under 4 minutes when you punt. And now they're going to get a penalty because they got to delay a game.
And they're going to take a timeout here before the penalty can be called.
And they got it. Just a little too slow.
4:39 on the clock here in the 4th quarter.
See, I'm from the school of let's use the clock. I know a lot of times in that so you want to be a little faster, I think, here. But if you want to collect your thoughts and see, I get it's good timeout. But the other scenario here is if you don't get the 1st down and you have to punt, and as long as the clock is running, run it down, snap it with about 7 to 8 seconds left, punt the ball try to get it down the field away from the returners, and then let it bounce and roll and let your clock run. A lot of times people will call timeout, and then you stop the clock.
Right.
So if you can gain about 8 seconds by not stopping the clock. When I mean gain, you can gain about 8 seconds taken off the clock. Been in those scenarios before on the good side and the bad side.
3rd down and 15. South at their own 47. Handoff goes to Davis once again. Has some room. Gets across the 45-yard line, taken down at about the 42 of North Hagerstown. The Hubs are going to take a timeout here with 4:28 to go. And JoJo Davis came up a little hobbled on that. He's got a little bit of a hitch in his step as he comes to the sideline.
Rebels are going to face a 4th and 5 timeout.
So it'll be 4th down and 4 for South Hagerstown. 4:28 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Mark, I'm telling you, if I was me out there, we're punting the ball right now. We're punting it down, getting it out of bounds down here on this near sideline and making them have to drive the ball 90 yards.
That seems like the smart play.
I'm not giving them 54 yards, 56 yards, 57, whatever it is. There's a less than 5% chance they're going to score if you get it down to the 10-yard line. You get up here at the where the ball is, they got about a 40% chance of scoring. So you know what I mean? And then once they cross that 50, it's about a 60. And you get down to this 30 at 70 and in. So
the offense is on the field. Semler is back there in the shotgun. He has Keon Quarles in the backfield with him on 4th and 4.
And we got
now a flag.
Yep. We had several guys moving.
It is going to be a procedure call, which is going to make it 4th and 9, and you've got to kick it away.
Yeah,
here.
you got to punt here. So what just happened? North. You forced North to take that timeout, which is good. You lose a little more yards. Conventional people say that's okay because it gives you more room to punt the ball. Now, I'm from the strategy of North. What are you better at? Are you better at blocking kicks, rushing kicks? Are you better at blocking and run a non-pressure return? Let them punt it. We're going to try to block everybody.
Avery Cosley is the punter for South Hagerstown. High kick.
And so let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Just let it go. Just stand there. You don't have to touch it. So, again, you don't have to touch it. You can let that ball roll, and you can stand there.
Down at the 15-yard line with 4:16 to go. The Hubs need 2 touchdowns here in the last 4:16.
I know it sounds like a little particular there, but every second counts.
Every second counts. That's exactly what I was going to say. If you can run an extra 3-4 seconds off the clock, you should do it. So the Hubs here now starting at their own 15-yard line. Ball's on the ground. Butts picks it up. Finds a man. That's Ben DeStefano, complete at about the 38-yard line.
Colton Butts pass complete.
And that's one of those, man, where
Blake Custer for a first down.
Sorry, make that Blake Custer on the catch.
Yep.
1st and 10 at the 38. Complete once again, this time to Jackson. James Jackson fights his way up close to midfield.
James Jackson forced out of bounds by Jeremiah Welch. Hubs moved the chain.
Spot the ball at about the 48-yard line. And another first down for North Hagerstown. Under 4 minutes to go now.
So this is, again, where every second counts. You got to try to keep them in bounds, make North call their timeouts. And here you might want to, they got to throw.
Down the right sideline.
An interception.
It's picked off. Jeremiah Welch, who picked up the fumble.
Butts pass is intercepted by Jeremiah Welch.
Picks off the Colt Butts pass. And South will take over inside their own 20-yard line. 3:34 to go in the fourth quarter.
Turnovers are the name of the game, and the turnovers here tonight are the name of the game. North has lost 3 fumbles, and they've fumbled 2 more that they've gotten back, and they've thrown an interception. So they are -4 in the turnover department.
Don't win too many games at a -4. Rebels 1st and 10 Ball at their own 19-yard line. This is Tavon Harris. Getting the ball out across the 35-yard line for a first down.
Finally forced to the ground by
Another North player down.
Hubs are going to use a timeout.
Right at the spot of the tackle there. Did not see who that was.
Me neither.
It's the North staff coming over to check out who that is. We'll remind you again, our live coverage here of high school football on Antietam Broadband, brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and their surrounding communities.
So we got a little over, 3:23 left in the game. Is that number 5?
Number 5. That was Michael Stewart. Looks like he's sitting up right now, getting up to his feet.
Oh, no, it's not number 7.
17, actually.
17. Oh, yeah.
Cameron, Nasir Cameron. And certainly injuries not something you don't want to see at any time during the season, but you know, going into the postseason,
yeah,
the Hubs have had a couple players leave the field with assistance this evening.
Yes, they have, and I'm wondering how many of those guys are going to be able to play. Oh, North took a timeout. How many of them are going to be, you know, what's going to happen next week? You know, like Nabissi, to me, he stands out because he, you know, looked like he may have had a, you know, concussion type of injury. The other injuries, the other young man down here hurt his foot or his knee.
Students, if you're going to need a ride home, you might want to make a phone call now.
I can't recall who that was who was injured down there at the goal.
That was Ronnie Savage.
Yes.
That was injured earlier.
Driver. Tell them the clock is winding down and you'd like to get a ride home.
So when play restarts here, we'll have 3:25 on the clock. South will have a first down and 10. Ball spotted at their own 36-yard line. 20-7 lead over the homestanding North Hagerstown Hubs. Low snap, Semler.
And I believe North just called their last time out.
Keith Dutton flies in and makes the stop on Semler.
They do take their last time out with 3:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. We mentioned the injuries to North Hagerstown. In South's previous drive, I mentioned JoJo Davis came off the field with a little bit of a hitch in his step. He's on the sideline now too. But he's on his feet, moving around, so I'm assuming that's just a precautionary thing.
That's what I'm going to assume. Yeah, I'm going to assume. I was going to say I didn't think he came back in the game, but I didn't see him being worked on over here.
Right.
So, you know, 20-7, 3:20 left in the game. Yeah, I would. You know, we got another game to play.
I'd say if the score were reversed, maybe he'd be out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, given a 2-touchdown lead, maybe take the rest of the evening off. Loss of 5 on that play. It'll be second down and 15 for South.
Got another one.
Semler
Benford on the stop for the
once again having to pick that snap up off the
I'm sorry, Mark.
ground.
At this stage, this is where I got to have an under center quarterback. And I mean, they've moved the ball out. Now they're going back, and it's because of bad snaps. And North is bringing everybody.
Loss of 6 on the play takes it all the way back to the 25-yard line, 3rd and 21. South letting the play clock run down. Now run up the middle.
So
North
now
out of timeouts. They can't stop the clock here. South's going to let it run down.
Stop for the Hubs.
The play clock now at 30, so we're going to be under 2 minutes to go when South kicks this one away.
Yep, they got everybody. You don't want to get a penalty here because you're going to lose yards and you're going to stop the clock. So get out. You got to get set. Right now is about the time you got to snap it. Now you got to get down and cover. Let the ball. Now you got to grab the ball immediately. So it doesn't keep bouncing backwards.
Right. Down at about the 48-yard line with 1:47 to go in the 4th period. Hubs will take over, trailing 20-7. Final regular season game for both these teams. Postseason starting next weekend.
So this is that NASCAR package I thought we were going to see possibly earlier in the game.
Nice catch there by Ty Gilliam. He's taken down inside the 20-yard line, about the 17-yard line. Make that Michael Stewart with the catch.
Hubs in the red zone.
Pickup of about 35 yards on the play. Clock runs, 1:30. Low snap to Butts on 1st down. That pass incomplete. Looking for James Jackson out here on the right side.
So if you're North, you're thinking we got to get in the end zone and
take a look at that first reception there to
nice catch,
Michael Stewart. 2nd down and 10 for North Hagerstown.
So, I mean, you feasibly could get back in this game. You score quick here, get an onside kick, and go down and score again, and it could be. So this game is not over.
Butts rolling to his left. Floats one up.
Touchdown.
And it's dropped. Tyquel Fauntleroy couldn't hold on to it.
Pass intended.
Should have waited. I thought he was going to catch that. No ifs, ands, or buts.
He was open.
Yes, he was.
Butts floated that one out there, too, and we take another look here.
So if you're South, I mean, you got a decision to make how you want to defend this. You can't rush your guys down inside. Butts is not a quarterback you got to worry about running and scrambling. And I've noticed when he wants to run outside. He's not running up inside. I would bring 2 guys wide off the edge just to try to hurry him up and get everybody in the throwing lane.
3rd down and 10. Pass is complete.
Pass is complete to Caden Hewlin.
Caden Hewlin making the catch. It's a 1st down and goal. Butts looking to run.
He ran up inside.
Stopped at about the 2-yard line.
Now here you gotta bring more than 3 out in the field.
Stop made.
Now here you gotta bring more than 3.
On that keeper by Butts.
2nd and goal. Butts hands it off to Fauntleroy. Can't get any yardage.
Fauntleroy
maybe lost a yard.
Backfield.
Ball spotted at the 4-yard line. 3rd down and goal. 40 seconds to go. Butts looking to the corner. Knocked away.
And they're going to call a penalty, I believe, on South High.
Grant Beal was there in coverage, knocked that one away. There is a flag down.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that might be a taunting call.
Yeah.
Still waiting on the call on the field.
It'll be first down, half distance to the goal.
So it's an incomplete pass, unsportsmanlike call.
Yep, first down, half distance to the goal. So all that effort just goes out the window. This is why you got to maintain your composure. You got to just, I know it's a rivalry, and it was something he said and not something he did. And
first and goal from the 2, and it's Fauntleroy taking it in for the touchdown. 31 seconds remaining.
Into the end zone behind blocks by Fisher.
So
Smiley.
You're down 7. You kick the extra point here. You're down 6. Now you know you got to go on sides here.
Point after is up and is good.
Darius Geeman's kick is
by
good.
Darius Geeman, making it 20-14 South Hagerstown. 31 seconds to go in regulation here. Taking one more look at the touchdown run there by Tyquell Fauntleroy.
Looks very similar to the first one. That heavy package that they call it. 2 tight ends, 3 backs in the backfield, and run right behind the 2 backs as lead blockers. Now you got to go on sides here. And South looks like they have their kickoff return team set up. Now, right now, if you're Coach Sandridge, you call timeout, you get them over. Most people have a team called hands team. Now, you see the middle here? They're going to kick the ball right in the middle. North's going to kick it, dribble it right here in the middle. And I saw them doing this in practice yesterday. We're going to see if we're going to do it.
Gaiman is the kicker, kicks it to the right side.
They were offsides.
Flag.
Yeah, their setup, I watched this in practice, their setup, and then they were practicing onside and it straight ahead because there's a big, huge gap between the 2 guys, and then there's a guy back, 5 yards behind that. So when they go offsides, it's a re-kick. No, he's on the 35. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so they do blow that dead and when you're offsides. Illegal procedure it is, technically, because you're possessing the ball still.
So Darius Gaiman once again here with the onside kick for the Hubs. Gets a good bounce. South recovers it. Nigel Jeffries.
Hubs onside kick attempt is recovered by Nigel Jeffries.
So with 29 seconds left.
Now all South has to do is kneel the ball.
One clean snap. From the 47-yard line. South will set up in victory formation. JoJo Davis back deep. There's the snap and the kneel by the Rebels. And the 69th edition of the Hagerstown Gridiron Classic is won by the South Hagerstown Rebels. 20-14. South pulls the upset over the North Hagerstown Hubs. They extend their lead in the all-time series to 36, 32, and 1. As the clock officially runs out on this one. 20-14, your final. Stay with us. When we come back to Mike Callis Stadium, we'll send it down to Bob Parcelletti. He will have a couple members of the winning South Hagerstown squad when we come back from this break.
When you need someone who will come through no matter what, someone who will go the extra mile, Cumberland Valley Heating and Air specializes in the installation of residential and commercial heating and air solutions. 24/7 emergency service delivers our promise of getting you the help you need when you need it. We're the tri-state experts in heating, air conditioning, and above all, comfort. Cumberland Valley Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a train.
Hi, I'm Cindy Zhang, and with over 20 years in the real estate industry, let me bring my wealth of experience to every transaction. Proudly serving buyers and sellers, the Golden Rule has been the foundation of my business. Whether you're buying or selling, I'm committed to guiding you every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and dedication. Let my expertise work for you. Visit my website today. Call me cindyz.com.
C&C House of Burgers is the best new spot in town, hands down. Open every day, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout and delivery. Breakfast, salad, sandwiches, chicken, and of course, the burgers. The whole menu is served every day, all day, your way. Stop in today at the corner of East Wilson and Frederick Street or call 240-347-4656. Uber Eats or DoorDash the best burger you've ever had. C&C House of Burgers. Try it today.
This October, it's no tricks and all treats from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Purchase a 2025 Honda Pilot with room for the whole family and get 4.49% financing for 60 months. Or how about a 2026 Honda Civic, 5.99% financing for 60 months. Or choose a 2026 Honda CR-V and qualified buyers get 3.99% financing for 60 months. No tricks, all treats, all October long at Hagerstown Honda.
At Carpet Gallery, we are so much more than carpet. With over 3 decades of service to the tri-state area, Carpet Gallery is the trusted name in flooring. We understand products and installation, providing the best flooring for your project and budget. Carpet Gallery offers complete bathroom renovations. Our ceramic department is the largest in the tri-state area. Customer service doesn't end after your purchase. Our installation warranty provides peace of mind long after your project is completed. Quality products, decades of experience, and excellent customer service. Stop in today and learn how we will transform your project.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, your final score in the Hagerstown Gridiron Classic. South Hagerstown with a 20-14 victory over North Hagerstown in the 69th edition of this North-South football game. Mark Keller and Pete Urish with you. And Pete, South Hagerstown, you know, we talked about the adjustments that were going to be made, and you said you were probably going to see a lot of JoJo Davis in that second half, and we did see a lot of him.
Yes, we did, and I could see it because they were starting to have success on their inside zone, and then they would run a perimeter play, and then they started in the second quarter, if you recall, and then they came out in the third quarter and felt comfortable with the sprint out. And the sprint out passes got them some first downs, got them comfortable, and then it got North into a guessing game. North was playing guessing game up until the last 8 minutes of the game, because then after South scored their last touchdown, they felt they were uncomfortable. We were talking about it, how they were trying to possess the ball and try to, take the clock down. So, but yeah, a lot of that Joe made a lot of plays, but when you get the defense guessing like that, the linemen got nice blocks. North was just being aggressive, just trying to get upfield to try to make something happen. And sometimes you use your aggression against them. You just got to get in their way and let a guy like JoJo just go out and do his thing.
And you wonder, we had the big hit, Bryant Nabissi, the Hubs defender who left the game after the big hit, the helmet-to-helmet hit on Lucas Semler, the South quarterback. That North defense just wasn't the same without him in there.
No, he is, they told me, Coach Butts told me that Nabisi's their guy on defense, that everything rubs about him. So when he goes down, the emotional toll that takes on it. Sometimes guys get up, sometimes they don't. But, yeah, you're right. That was a difference.
We're going to send it down to the field now. Bob Parsoletti is with a couple members of the winning team. Bob, take it away.
Jameer Sims, great catch there to put you guys ahead in this game. It wasn't an easy one. Tell me about the play.
I knew I had to go out, so I just ran all my full speed, and I believe my quarterback to give me the ball, and I made a play.
It was a dive, though. You really had to scoop it up. How close did it get to the ground?
Like right there.
It's a big game for you guys. A lot on the line, a lot of upside. You guys really came through. What was the difference?
We just put a trust in each other. We knew, we had a rough season at the beginning, but we just kept getting better and better. We knew we was a better team tonight, and we just fought with all our hearts and got the work done.
You guys have been a building process all along. Coaches have been saying you had to learn a lot. How much did you learn today, and how much did you prove?
Everything. I learned everything today. I mean, this is probably my proudest game of the whole season, and yeah, I just love my boys. I'm gonna be honest.
One of the things about the catch, put you guys ahead. I mean, that's a big thing. You guys played with the lead the rest of the way. How big was that, do you think, for you guys?
I think it really set the tone for the rest of the game. I mean, besides the touchdown we had early on, after that, we were just in the lead the whole game, and they couldn't do nothing after that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going to get JoJo in here first. Trying to get JoJo Davis here.
We have a really close line. Do you mind if JoJo and Coach stands here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Okay, we're gonna head back down to Bob in just a minute. He's looking for JoJo Davis as well. We'll get to a few words with him, and so let's talk about we talked about it all the time, turnovers in North Hagerstown, and what turnovers meant to them or against them, how they worked against them in this game. It really was just a killer.
Yes, it was, and interesting. South didn't score off any of the turnovers, but they changed field position. Now, where they did score is off. We don't think of it as a turnover, but turnover on downs.
Right.
And North was 1 for 4 on 4th down, and then South turned two of those into points. So it's they all
Crazy.
count.
Let's send it back down to Bob Parsoletti. He's with JoJo Davis now.
Hey, JoJo, 2 big touchdowns for you today. Had to gut a couple of them out. Tell me about the touchdowns first.
I had to work hard for it, but, my line, all of them, the guys, my coach, they believed in me, and I scored for them.
You're not a very big guy, but you drag a lot of people with you. What's inside you to get it going?
It's off season. This off season, I worked with squats and all that, and with those squats and those balances, it helped me stay up and all that, and pushing through.
This is a big game, obviously. I saw you get a big hug to the coach at the end of the game there because of this win. How emotional are you, and what'd you say to him?
I said I loved him.
Yeah?
He said thank you. He used to go here. I mean, he teaches here, They were talking trash to him every game. 50-0, they said this would happen. But, never happened. And this game, the whole season is for my dad, And
for your dad, you said?
Yeah, for my dad.
What happened with your dad?
He passed away when I was 11, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's watching from a better seat then.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys were really resilient there. I mean, you forced a lot of turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
What was the motivation? What kept you guys thinking about this thing?
That guy right there, the head coach, before the game, he had a long speech, hard speech, and it was a good speech. And then halftime, the same thing happened. He kept on pushing us and believing in us, and I'm proud of that.
This is your last regular season game. How do you feel about going out like this?
I feel good. We got the trophy back. I'll just feel good.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks to Bob. Thanks to JoJo Davis as well, and congratulations to the Rebels on winning back the Hagerstown Gridiron Classic trophy, taking that back to the south side of Hagerstown for another year. And we talk a little bit about this. This is one of those games that year after year you just never know who's going to win. You look in North Hagerstown had the better record coming into this one, but a lot of unsung heroes in this game over the years.
Yes, there was. There was a lot of plays by people we made. I thought Lucas Simler did a great job at quarterback for doing what he had to do. I was going to say, we are holding the biggest thing about winning this trophy is getting that picture in the end zone. That is a big thing. So we were holding them up for the picture. I got a kick out of that. I did that one time as well and got yelled at by all the players as I was getting interviewed. But yeah, it's a great thing. Hey, I know this is our last broadcast, and I want to say thanks to everybody down in the truck and the cameramen. And Mark, it was a pleasure to work with you and Bob again this evening, and thanks to all the people at Antietam Broadband having me back this year.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Pete. Thanks to Bob Parsletti as well, and everybody here at Antietam Broadband. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir, man.
Hi, and welcome to the brand new season of The Music Makers. I'm Terry Miller, your host. If you're not already familiar with our series, The Music Makers brings you original music from some of the best musical artists in the Quad State area and beyond. These are musicians who are writing, producing new original music, working hard to get their music out to you. This week's guest artist is originally from right here in Washington County, Maryland. Not only does he play locally in the Hagerstown area, but he's also busy traveling and playing on the road. We're pleased to welcome country artist Josh Morning.